Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. Before we continue, I would like you to like and follow our page, comment and share our video for more interesting topics. Thank you. And today we are looking at this question that says find the value of x in these exponential equations. And it says 4 to the power of 4 to the power of 4 all to the power of 2 equals to 128 root 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x all to the power of 2. We are looking for the value of x. So we have this as 4. Okay, before we continue, we are looking for a way that we can remove the bracket. How can we do that? Then we need to introduce square root into both sides so that the bracket, the square of both sides can be removed. So number one step is to introduce square root into both sides. So we have here as square root of 4 to the power of 4 to the power of 4 all squared equals to square root of, we have here 128 root 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x all squared. So if we have this square root is the same thing as 4 to the power of 4 to the power of 4 all squared, all 1 all over 2 because of this square root that we introduced. So we still have the same thing this other side. Still have the same thing here. One all over 2. So we need to, these two will cancel itself 1, cancel here 1, 2 will cancel here, and 2 will cancel here. We now left with 4 raised to the power of 4 raised to the power of 4 equals to root 128 root 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. So that is what we are left with. So we are going to divide our board into 2. Here, for us to eliminate this 128 root, we need to multiply both sides. Need to multiply both sides by the square of 128. It's going to be 4 raised to the power of 4 raised to the power of 4 all to the power of 128, which is the same thing as 128 root 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2x all to the power of 128. Here, this 128 square will cancel this one and will cancel here. So it will remain here, it will remain, move to this side, will remain 4 raised to the power of 4 raised to the power of 4 all to the power of 128 equals to, because here we have eliminated the 128 root by this, so we now left with 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 and raised to the power of x. So that is what we have there. So now inside this bracket, if we want to work with this bracket, 4 raised to the power of 4 is the same thing as, if we have 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, we have all here is 256. So we are going to replace this by 4 raised to the power of 4, which is 256 into 128. So we have then equals to 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. Now we can still break this one down. We have 4 here. We break this 4 down to have the same base with these two. So we have 2 raised to the power of 2 times 256 times 128 equals to 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. So here we can see how break it down to 2 raised to the power of 2. This 2 now is the same thing as 2 raised to the power of 1 times 256. If we break it down to multiple of 2, we have 2 raised to the power of 8. And we can check 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then times 2. 2 times 2, we have 4 here, we have 8. We have 16, we have 32. We have 64. We have 1, 2, 8, and we have 2, 5, 6. So this is raised to the power of 8. So the next one is 1, 2, 8, which is 2 raised to the power of 7 equals to, then we bring this one down. So you have 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. So we have as in indices, if we have a raised to the power of b times a raised to the power of c, is the same thing as a raised to the power of b plus c. So we are going to use this rule to simplify this. So we have here as 2 raised to the power of 2. So we have 1 plus 8 plus 7. That's what we have here by that indices rule. So we have here as 2, we bring this one down, 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. So here is the same thing as 2 raised to the power of 2. We have 1 plus 8 is 9, and 9 plus 7 is 16. We have raised to the power of 16 equals to, when we bring this one down. So let's move over to this other side. We have here as so when we have 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 16 equals to 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. So now we have 2 raised to the power of 16. This 16, we can, for us to have base 2, we can further break it down as, when you have 2 raised to the power of 2, this 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4, 8, 16. So we have 2 raised to the power of 4 equals to 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. So as you can see, we have 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2. And this other side we have 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2. If we call these 3 power, these three 2's, they are the same. So if they cancel themselves, because they are the same, we are now left with 4 equals to x. So we have our value as x equals to 4. So this is the value of x for this given expression that we have here. So if you can insert value of x equals to 4 into here, and you have the 128 root of this, you still have the same value this side. If you like what we are doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, comment, and share our videos for more interesting topics. Thank you.